Have you ever wondered how a simple, ordinary object could change someone's life forever? This is a story of a poor girl and a pen that she believed came from Jesus, and the miracles that followed. Our story begins in a small, forgotten village where Maria lived. Maria was just a young girl, no older than 10, but life had already dealt her more hardship than most adults face. Her family was struggling to survive, with barely enough food on the table and clothes worn thin by years of wear. Despite all the challenges, Maria had something precious, a heart full of faith, and a dream that one day things would change. One afternoon, as Maria was walking home from school, tired and hungry, she noticed a small object lying on the ground. It was a pen, simple and blue. Nothing remarkable to most, but Maria felt drawn to it. She picked it up gently, as if it was a treasure. What made this pen so special wasn't its looks, but what it would come to represent in Maria's life. That evening, Maria sat by the dim light of a candle and began to write. She wrote her prayers, her hopes, and her fears. The pen glided smoothly across the paper, almost as if it had a life of its own. She told no one where she got the pen, but inside, she felt sure it was a gift from Jesus' answer to her silent prayers. Days turned into weeks, and Maria's life started to change in ways no one could explain. First, it was small things, a loaf of bread mysteriously appearing at their doorstep, a neighbor offering help just when they needed it most. Then, bigger things began to happen. Maria's mother found work in the nearby town, and her father's health began to improve after months of illness. Whenever Maria felt afraid or uncertain, she would take out the pen and write. She wrote letters of gratitude, notes of faith, and promises to herself to never lose hope. The pen became a symbol of strength, a tangible reminder that she was never truly alone. But not everyone believed in miracles. Some in the village whispered that it was just luck or coincidence. Maria herself struggled with doubt at times. One night, after a terrible storm destroyed their small home, she wondered if the pen really had any power at all. Yet, even in the darkest moments, she clung to her faith. Slowly but surely, the story of the pen spread beyond their village. People came from nearby towns, curious and skeptical, hoping to catch a glimpse of the miraculous pen. Maria's simple story inspired many, reminding them that faith could move mountains and miracles often come in unexpected forms. What is truly remarkable about Maria S. story, ISNT, just the pen, or the miracles, but the transformation inside her heart? She grew from a frightened, hungry child into a young woman full of hope, courage, and an unshakable belief that no matter how hard life gets, there is always a light shining somewhere waiting to be found. So, what can we learn from Maria and her pen? Maybe it's that miracles aren't always loud and dramatic. Sometimes they come quietly in the form of faith, perseverance, and small acts of kindness. And sometimes the greatest miracles happen when we believe in the impossible, even if it is just through a simple pen. If you ever feel lost or overwhelmed, remember Maria's story. Remember that faith, like a pen, can write new chapters in your life. You never know when your own miracle might be just around the corner. Thank you for listening to this story of hope and miracles. If it touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe so more people can be inspired by the power of faith and the little things that change everything.